Hey gamers, I'm Cybersnake7. Hope we're all well, guys. Back again with another video and back in front of the wall of the NTSC Super Nintendo collection. It's been a couple of months since I've shown you anything or added anything into the collection, but it's not as if I haven't been buying anything because I've got a good few games in front of myself to show you over the next coming months. But before I did this video, I thought I'd just double check my app on my phone to make sure that this collection tallies up with the app on my phone. And I was actually 7 games short of it. So I literally ripped the whole shelf off and replaced everyone in alphabetical order now. So I know how many I've got and where they are. Just makes things a hell of a lot easier. But at present, it's standing at 129 games, boxed and complete. So well happy with that. Also, I've reached the point now where all the games within the collection are what I originally owned when I very first started collecting for the NTSC Super Nintendo. You're talking 15-20 years more ago. So this year, guys, is going to be a little bit of a challenge for myself. Realistically, I've got 20 more games that I want to add to this collection, and that is it. I'm adding no more because it's my pride and joy. It's my main collection, my main focus, and I want the best of the best that that system had to offer. So I don't want to stick any shovelware, any crap on the shelf. It just has to be the best games possible that I'm after. End of story. So this year, guys, I'm going to be doing it where I'm going to be picking up 1 game per month to show you and then to stick on the shelf. Some people may say, yeah, why only 1 game a month? Well, any SNES collector out there, especially NTSC and the PAL, you know full well how this pricing system works. It's outrageous in some senses of the word. You know, you can pick up a good quality complete box game for 50 quid and then you'll be talking into the £400 mark, more probably. It all depends where you're getting it from, what the seller on eBay is selling it for. You know, you've just got to really bide your time and hopefully you stumble across a good price and a good quality game at the same time. That's why I'm keeping it at 1 game a month. I'm not in any hurry. I want to enjoy this collection, appreciate this collection for what it is, because it's my pride and joy and I just want to enjoy it for what it is. So 1 game a month, guys, that's the plan. Now, yes, it's February, I know that. So what I'm going to do for this video is I'm just going to do a double header. I'm going to show you January's game and I'm going to show you the game I got for February, and then it'll be 1 game a month after this. So no video for this one, like playthrough videos of each game that I've got. I'm just going to show you the 2 games that I picked up, and then in March I'll show you the game and then add a little play of the game video after, as per usual, as I did in the previous videos. So guys, let's crack on, and let's crack on to game 130. Now this game, I've got to be honest with you, I've had before Christmas, because as I say, I've got a little stockpile of games. I've probably in total probably 5 games, so I could take myself up to May in terms of what I've got, 1 game a month. So I'm ahead of myself. I ain't got to rush, and I haven't got to like frantically try and find a game, which I'm not going to do. I'm not doing that just to put a video up. You know, if I find the game that I'm after, then you'll see a video. If I miss a month because I haven't found a game, so be it. It's just the way it goes. You know, I'm collecting these specifically for the best and for my own personal collection. End of story. So enough waffle. Crack on with the game. Now this game I got off a very good friend of mine, a cracking deal. Retro Dave Nintendo, I picked this up from, and it is the 3rd in the series of trilogy of fighting games. The first being Rival Turf, and then there's Brawl Brothers, so you know what's coming next, and it's the Peacekeepers. Now this game is not an easy game to find in this condition, box to complete. I mean, it's in absolutely pristine condition, as per usual. Wouldn't have it any other way, you know me. But this is a side-scrolling beta, as I say, the 3rd in the series, and you've got 4 characters you can use, and as you can see on the front, this uses the multi-tap. Now, the multi-tap's going to be a theme for this video, as the next game I'll show you has also something to do with the multi-tap. But the game is in absolutely pristine condition, the boxes, but yeah, 4-player side-scrolling beta, 3rd in the collection. The game itself, I've got to be honest with you, isn't the best I've played. Preferably, I actually like Brawl Brothers more. But still, one I had to add to the collection. As I say, a very, very difficult one to find and a hefty price, but got this for a very good price. Going to keep that between me and Dave what we paid for it. So got to say thanks to Dave for letting me have this and add it to my collection. So there's the box. Right, next, the usual spiel, guys, and it's going to be obviously the precautions leaflet, which that's very interesting. And then we also have the Nintendo Power leaflet. Not all of these games are going to come with this, but you know, if I've got it, it's an added bonus. And finally, we have the booklet, which is in, I'd say, good 80%, you know, in like completeness. I mean, yeah, quality, how good it is, but it's very, very good condition as per usual. And then finally, we have the cartridge. No baggie with this one, but it's no biggie. At the end of the day, I've got the protective sleeve, which is more important to me. But as you can see, the cart is in A1 condition, no discoloration, and the pins are pristine, and the label is in realistically A1 condition. You got a slight dink there, but beggars can't be choosers. I really think this is in a very, very good condition, and it plays first time anyway, not a problem. So guys, that is game 130. That is the Peacekeepers, and that finishes off the trilogy of fighting games, which I'm very happy to have finished off at last. So guys, there you go, that's 130, that's Peacekeepers. Right, moving on. I'm going to have to move that box, 1 second. There you go, that box is gone. Now, the second one is a multi-tap game also, and this is the first game to two games that actually come out in America, but in Japan I think they went to about 5 of them, but they only brought 2 out as far as I know on the NTSC version. Not too sure on how many they brought out on the PAL. I think they actually went for the trilogy on the PAL version, but I think they only brought 2 out on NTSC. But this is my first big box game. I'm very, very happy to have this, and it is the original Bomberman, and this is the party pack, and as you can see, you get the multi-tap with it. But this I was very, very lucky to pick up just before Christmas yet again. Quality wise, the box is in, I'd say, very, very reasonable. I mean, you got a slight dent there, but you know, I mean, consider the age, guys. Shelfware wise, I think this game and this box is in absolutely brilliant condition. As you can see, not a blemish on it, and the front, very, very good. Now, I was very, very lucky to pick this up because there was a splurge of these, about 3 or 4 went on within a week. Now, when I seen this one, the guy sold this was selling it for £50 or nearest offer, so I offered him 45, and he took it. So I got this for £45, big box. The next day, there was another 2 people on there trying to sell it for 200. That's what I'm trying to say. Fluctuating prices are just outrageous concerning the Super Nintendo. So very, very, very lucky to pick this up in its complete form for £45. All in, £45. So well happy with that. Now in the box, we have a little precautions leaflet, as so, and then we have the manual, which is in reasonably good condition. You know, it's a very good condition actually. There isn't hardly any bends or tears on that whatsoever, so very, very happy to have that. And then we also have finally this, pop that down there, the game in its baggie with a protective cover, and the label is in pristine condition, as you can see, and cartridge, no discoloration, and also finally the pins, absolutely perfect. But as I say, this is the first in the series of the Bomberman games. I've got originally picked up Bomberman 2, which is in the collection. I'm sure you can get the big box version of that as well, but I was quite happy to pick that up as it was in the single version, in the small version, the small box version. But that's the game. And then to top it off, inside you have the multi-tap, which is a very, very nice thing to have. very well. Just so happy to have the multi-tap. Whether I use it, I'll only ever use it if I play it with friends or whatever, but still a fantastic little collector's piece to have, and it's fully complete. So well happy with that. So guys, that is game 131, and that is the mighty Bomberman for the NTSC Super Nintendo. So guys, that's it. That's January's game, and that is February's game wrapped up for you. So from now on, it's going to be one game per month, and believe me, you've got a good couple of biggies coming up in the next few months, and I got myself another bargain. So, you know, it's just going to be a box of chocolates in what you're going to see. You know, I'm just going to show you anything and everything that I pick up, but whether it's going to be a very high-end game or whether it's going to be a £40–50 game, doesn't matter. As long as I'm happy, it's a game I want for the collection, and it goes in this collection, that's all that counts for me. So guys, hope you enjoyed that little video of the first 2 months of the Super Nintendo, or should I say the year of the SNES, I'm going to call it. And I'll see you guys in March for the next update to the NTSC Super Nintendo collection. Get it right, Super Nintendo collection, can't talk. So guys, I'm going to leave it there. And as always, I am Cybersnake7. Keep playing, guys. Always keep watching. All the best.